Hey, guys.
Hey.
Hello.
It's been a minute, Chad.
Yeah, back in the old bar studio.
Is this Chad or Zool?
Hey, you guys did a great job last week.
Thank you.
We tried.
As I said off air, I have a whole new appreciation for you running our video.
Yeah.
That's as foreign to me as probably the soundboard is to you.
Yeah.
I have a whole new appreciation for how you are able to multitask the way you are. But it was a lot of fun. We did. I show note. We did forget to tell you that at 10:37, the day of your bachelor party, Chad went in to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
It didn't come out till 10:41.
Oof.
What did I do?
Deuces.
An Adam. Oh, it's a 101.
Boys and girls at home and kids in the gallery, let's go!
Hello, Pack-a-Maniacs, and welcome to another episode of Back to the Future. I'm your host, Ricky, a.k.a. Mr. eBay. And I'm joined by my co-host and partner in crime, Dr. Chad.
Someone call for a doctor?
How you doing, Doc?
I created that. I'm sorry. I'm good.
All good. Married man walking.
Nah.
We're in the final 48.
It's the final countdown.
Please welcome Dr. Tim.
Here we go, baby. Prepare to be underwhelmed.
Well, we've got a fun show tonight.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a super fun show. And I don't want to ruin any surprises. I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Even better.
We're going to talk about some new products. We've got a couple of fun mail days to share with you all. Chad and I are going to report in on our week 1 NFL betting. Tim, you're getting married, and we all are going to tell you about our worst, most overpaid prices for cards. A lot to get to.
Well,
So,
sounds like a show.
before we jump into all of it, Chad,
Mm-hmm.
do you have any announcements?
Sure thing. Why don't we remind everybody to go watch us on YouTube at Back to the Future Podcast. You can join in the chat. We've got a number of people here jumping in right now. We love to interact with you during the show. If you're doing it, make sure to like, subscribe, turn on the notifications so you see when we go live.
Yeah.
Also, go check out our website, pttfpodcast.com. You can watch our shows, listen to our shows when they drop on Saturdays. And we even have affiliate links there. So when you go do your eBay shopping, go click on it. Shop as planned. Costs you nothing. And we get a little cut in the process. And we appreciate you in doing so.
Yeah.
Well, there was one other thing. What is it? Oh, it's also Wednesday night. We should give people a warning, kind of a Chad warning. Wednesday nights are one of my longer days at work. Tim, you did not work today, but
I did
Ricky,
not.
you also had a long day today.
I did.
And that's when things tend to go off the rails a little bit.
A little bit.
And I'm really trying hard to rein it in, but I remember the thing we're going to talk about. We have a new podcast review.
There we go.
Yes. And as I look here on YouTube to pull this up, our review this week does get a little prize.
Oh.
Ricky, you want to pad for me here for just a few seconds?
Yeah. So we have to take note, I suppose, that we are on the anniversary of September 11th. And our thoughts are with those impacted. And sure it does cause me a lot of pride in our nation.
Yeah.
And who we were at that time, at least, coming together as one. Red, blue, it didn't matter. So this is always a special day for me, and it's my sister-in-law's birthday. Imagine having your birthday on September 11th.
Oh. Forever changed.
Yeah.
What a wild time. I read or I saw a headline for an article that now more people have died from the aftermath of it than actually in the attack.
I heard that today.
How wild.
And they're still dying today, and they're going to continue dying.
Right. Just
it's
all the
not
effects
done.
from the
not enough
chemicals.
words to do that justice other than just amazed.
No, and when an event like that can bring you to tears 20 plus years later, if you watch any of those videos or think about those brave men on those flights that the flight that they took down, the terrorists, like, makes you so proud in our country and who we are.
We had a friend that we almost lost.
Did we?
Johnny.
Really?
He had a ticket on the United flight.
Oh my God.
And you know what happened?
What?
You know Johnny well.
I do.
If you think about it,
I
I'm
know.
not saying, yep. Of course, he was late and he missed the flight.
Yeah.
He's late everywhere.
Everywhere.
This guy was late 6 hours picking me and a couple of our buddies. You didn't go to this one, at least with us, on a road trip to the Fiesta Bowl when the Utes first played. He was the guy driving and
That's
was
amazing.
that late.
No, and I used to have
wild.
and Chad can tell you, in our college days, I earned the nickname Captain Midnight.
Yeah.
Because in order to control my drinking, I wouldn't go out till midnight knowing I couldn't get into too much trouble by 1 a.m.
Fair.
Johnny made me look like the most punctual man on earth. He would show up to the bars at 1:30.
Yeah, he still got his flight ticket for that.
That is so, man, that's a reminder to live life to the fullest every day.
Exactly.
And I didn't have nearly as close of a call, not nearly, but we have photos with my dad and brother and I 2 weeks prior up at the top of the World Trade Center.
Wow. It's crazy, man.
It's terrifying, but
a day that evokes a lot of emotion.
definite thought.
For sure.
Well, without an easy way to transition,
Now
into
bring the
that,
funny, Chad.
Yeah, let's talk about reviews. So we do have a review from Deputy Dog.
This
This is from a couple weeks ago and I missed it. So Deputy, I apologize for this.
He's a pretty serious guy, though, right?
Oh, he's a very thoughtful guy, and it would not surprise me if this was quite thoughtful. CRT are great. Chad, Ricky, Tim.
I like it.
5 stars. Chad, Ricky, and Tim are wonderful hosts. Their enthusiasm and curiosity of the hobby shines through their discussions weekly.
Oh,
All 3 play in different lanes of the hobby, and their friendship leads the discussion in numerous directions during each podcast, especially after a long day.
and that's very accurate. And we're going to highlight that in tonight's show.
Yes.
How
Yeah.
different we all collect.
I'm the only one that plays in traffic, apparently.
That's what we like about you. I've never had the pleasure of meeting Ricky, but I've enjoyed his absence in in season 2, if that counts for anything. Be it Tim immediately circling back to the trade table, the gifted Frank Thomas card, or Chad staring through your soul as you attempt to DoorDash him some very Texas-centric Whataburger. That is so good. All 3 of these guys are kind, welcoming, and energetic about the hobby in a competitive field that mainly centers on money, money, money. It's incredibly nice to have a reliable show that tries to stay to the hobby itself. Keep it going, guys. You are appreciated.
Man,
Depp, that's so nice of you, man.
so
It's way
nice.
too kind.
Thank you.
We have the best listeners.
You
Seriously.
really do.
When we get to the mail day, we'll talk about
Hey.
a little prize that we'll send out to him.
Aw.
I didn't get mine yet.
Maybe you're going to be rich. We'll see.
You want the redemption. That's what you're looking for.
Yeah, but what if he pulls it tonight and ruins everything?
That's all right. I don't see a redemption in that.
Well, let's get to it right now for those listening.
Hell yeah.
As one little teeny tiny part of my mail day,
Uh,
I did get my Tops Olympic
tops now.
trifecta. Drops now. Curry, LeBron, Durant. I got a 5-pack. I did not win the million from
You know for
Giannis.
sure?
Yeah, I opened it up.
Okay.
Took a look. So I got my 5 cards. They are good looking cards.
They are. That's what I was just going to say. You're going to want to have that in your collection anyway.
And Depp, for you sending us an Apple 5-star review, send me your shipping address and I'll mail you one of these.
Hell yeah.
So there we go.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thanks, Depp.
Timmy,
Yes.
do we have any new product releases?
Funny you should ask. Today is the release day of a couple notable products.
Mm-hmm.
You've probably been seeing some people ripping some Bowman Chrome.
I have.
Yeah. What do you think so far? It's okay if you have no thoughts.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Is it the baseball?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't love and I got burned by this a few years ago, and you warned me.
Uh-huh.
I don't love the prospecting part of it.
Mm,
That's what the autos are, and that's what Bowman's all about. You warned me when I bought that box,
I tried.
and I don't love that aspect. I don't. The Tigers suck, and baseball sucks right now.
You're catching on.
Until the Tigers are good, I just don't care.
Mm.
But the inserts, some of these inserts are insane. They have like horror movie posters, don't they?
Mm-hmm. And
This is Bowman Chrome.
It is.
Garbage Pail Kids.
And Garbage Pail
parallels.
Kids. Licensed by MLB.
Now,
I
there
don't
was a period of time I opened up some Bowman Chrome, but correct me if I'm wrong here. They are not known for their inserts.
know.
No, definitely not the
This
chase.
this caught my eye. Our local card shop posted some hits. Did you see that? Is that what you saw too? The Garbage Pail Kids, that's all right.
Yeah.
But the
Oh.
or it came from the ballpark or whatever the hell,
Mhm.
that was a sick. It literally looks like an old fashioned horror movie poster.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Like the player is
Yeah.
the monster.
I like
you would
that.
like that. Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
Halloween, of course.
But for the rest of the baseball hobby, they're quite happy that this extends the prospect list by another 100 over the first Bowman release of the year. And so you're looking at about $250 to $300 for a hobby box. And so for somebody like you who does not appreciate prospects,
Yeah.
that's pretty steep for just 2 autos.
And baseball, let's remember.
and
Baseball averages $100 to $200 a box, really.
Yeah. And unfortunately, I mean, for people like you, there's still rookie card autos to chase.
Yeah.
But they're definitely not the ones that are considered true rookies for these players, and they don't hold value well. Definitely don't recoup your cost for opening the product if you're not interested in prospects.
They are pretty looking cards.
Yeah, they are pretty. This year, they did a pretty good job with the design. My only critique on them is the little serial number stamp on these. I don't know why they changed the font like 2 years ago, but it looks cheap.
Yeah.
And this year's blue refractor, I think, is a little too blue and black. It takes away from some of the pop.
Yeah.
So some of those traditional colors are just not really getting their due justice. But the reptilian ones, they're running with that apparently.
Yeah.
And these animal theme ones, I don't know how we feel about them.
Meh.
Usually meh. Although I have to admit that I've bought like a University of Utah player in like the collegiate football. I think it was Devin Lloyd in a dragon skin. Just because I've never owned one. I had to own one, and it wasn't that expensive, and it did not make the list.
Very adjacent to this, Ricky, the card you sent me last night, that doesn't have anything to do with today's mail day, does it?
Not at all.
So very adjacent to that, Tim. Ricky showed me a card out of 2014 Prism Football.
2014.
So
wow.
cool.
It's one of the variations of color of the Prism.
Okay.
Has the team name in the background. Just printed over and over and over and over and over.
Just in the
See
top
that?
corner.
Yeah.
And they're numbered to 50, super rare.
The Lions card looked really cool.
I thought it looked
Okay.
Yeah, it looked really
It's
neat.
going way back. That's 10 years ago now.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's the first time I've ever seen one.
It's one of the better looking years of Prism, at least for football.
I agree.
Because all it is the player from like waist up, and you get this high definition photo, and the color of their jersey pops, and then you get just on the side the Lions. Looked really good.
And the name is not as distracting at the bottom. It's almost like a clear name plate at the bottom of the
I didn't
card.
even notice it.
I really like that 2014 format.
Nice card. That's baseball.
Yeah.
Speaking of football, 2023-24 Select Football.
All right.
Also releasing. The key chases have basically boiled down to the XRCs, or the extended rookie cards.
What are extended rookie cards?
Yeah, so they'll say QB1 for 2024 or the upcoming year. And so whoever gets drafted first, second, third, there's redemptions that correspond to those cards and players. And so it could be a complete crapshoot,
Wow.
Yeah.
So this is 2023 Select Football? Okay.
Yeah. And I don't know. I mean, I get it, but, same thing as Bowman and Bowman Chrome, like the rookie cards are not truly considered like a rookie card, it seems like, by many.
Yeah.
They look just a little bit off when you see those cards. But, some value in.
Chad, remember when we took a flight together and opened a box of Select?
Yes.
And you had a Monster Herbert.
Yeah. Monster Herbert Silver. And do you remember we got that box? Sarah had gone to Target.
Yes.
And it was during the time when there were lines of people to get retail.
Yes.
And she was in the line, and there was some guy running his mouth in front of her and trying to like definitely mansplain football cards to her.
I forgot about that.
And he's like, yeah, Select Football's coming out. She's like, you mean Select?
Yeah.
I just got chills even just saying that again.
That was a great hobby pack from season 1.
It really was.
Mhm.
These are interesting looking cards though, Tim. I've got the color wheel.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
It's a gold color wheel, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of color. Oh my God. What
That's
is this?
That's way too busy.
Wow, this is a Mahomes horizontal card. I don't even know where to begin of how to describe it. Almost looks like a disco ball on a gold parallel. His helmet looks like a size triple extra large. It just looks very odd. Sticker autographs on the rookies.
Yeah.
How about this one though? This is a throwback to 2013
Mm.
in this design. That we have the Justin Jefferson, maybe black. I don't even know what the name of that parallel is. It escapes me.
Pandora?
I think it's Pandora. Anything, Tim? Any
No.
thoughts? You look like you're in deep thought over there.
I'm just staring.
Okay.
Zebra print.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't know. I've just never found value in Select, especially as a personal rip. Yet again, one of those products where if you want to chase the rainbow or a player, just go find it on eBay.
That, if I recall, that was kind of Select historically has been Chad's version of My Allen and Ginter. He has a soft spot for it, and over time kind of fell away from it because it just doesn't hold value.
I think it's one of those that actually, when it went retail, it watered it down so much. And it's one of the things that stands out in my mind. Sports Card Investor talked about it. And I was like, gosh, is he actually right about this? And I think he really was right about it.
Because there was a time you liked Select better than Prism, I believe.
Oh, loved it.
Yeah.
I think that still probably stands for me, but
yeah, they're beautiful. They can be beautiful cards.
It can be. And I think I'm with Tim on this one. This doesn't move my needle at all, especially at the price point. Do you have that on your list?
I forgot to look that one up.
$9.35 on the Panini website.
No, for a box?
Hobby box.
Get out.
That's horrendous.
Isn't that awful?
Horrendous. That's awful. That's horrendous.
60 cards. 60 cards.
Woof.
Some of which are going to be like those die cut parallels and just random parallels that nobody really pays a lot of money for. And it's just like scattered throughout the product. And you don't even know what you're really opening after a while. You can't sort the product from a single box. I mean, it's just,
man,
I don't know.
I can't wait for the day that the hobby crashes again. We can buy Select.
Yeah, seriously.
To each their own, you know. But Top certainly isn't doing all that great with their football. Yet another unlicensed product is rolling around the corner. 2023 Topps Motif football.
I've seen some of these, but tell us about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a pseudo art, pseudo Photoshop type line of product. Fanatics is trying to push the fact that they have CJ Stroud and Bryce Young. I honestly don't think that that's going to be enough to move this product because, again, unlicensed, and they're taking a chance on a new product. I mean, they're probably trying to see, what sticks to the wall.
Yeah, at least what designs, what inserts. Maybe you get some information on that for when you do have the license, and it helps you out.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're good-looking cards, but you just can't miss the. I guess they're doing a pretty good job of kind of hiding those logos.
Looks like they're trying to do a lot of
Head
dead
on.
straight on, except for the Brady. And of course,
No.
What a waste of a Brady auto.
I was
so
just thinking the
pissed
same thing.
if I
Yeah.
got that.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's all right.
And
I don't
there's
know.
some patches that a player thought about.
Yeah. Straight off the rack at Dick's.
6 autographs in a box.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have to. I think you have to counter it with a lot more autos, a lot more inserts if you're going to be unlicensed.
Yeah, that's their only distinguishing factor is CJ Stroud. You know, Bryce Young is going to be a bench warmer pretty soon. I think
so.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's struggling.
Yeah.
To quote the great Joe Namath on Monday Night Football.
Talk
I want to
about
kiss you.
Talk about a bad trade. It's looking rough.
Yeah, it is.
Well, if you don't want to open baseball or football, there is one last release coming around the corner called, just Spectra Basketball. 2023 Spectra. $600 to $700 a box is what I'm seeing on eBay so far. Of note, they're throwing the color blasts in that product. Panini knows they're onto something there, and they're just going to water the crap out of it. They're debuting a new one called Full Capacity. You're still chasing those one-of-one nebulas. And
all right.
And then in the hobby only, you've got the gold and the gold vinyls, aka the superfractors. So
that's kind of cool.
Okay, that color blast looks real good.
Yeah.
That looks real good.
I
And
know.
on that card stock and the shine of
It's going to be
Spectra.
a shiny one. Yeah.
Look at that huge white border all around. That's what I love.
It's an 8x10.
You know what that looks like
idiot.
behind them is like the Audacity waveforms when we're editing.
Hold on.
I thought you were joking.
No, I was
It
not.
appears you were not joking.
I was not joking.
This is a white card on a white background. For those of you watching at home.
I tried to just talk over that so that
Thank you,
can save
Tim.
it. Yeah, I know.
I will not.
No.
I must point it out.
No, one of the most important pastimes and policies of this podcast is we always take joy in the misery and mistakes of the others.
Yeah. Yep. That's a foundational feature. Oh, yeah. I'm glad you scrolled to this one. The Titan inserts, black and white photos. I don't know. I'm mixed on this one. It doesn't do it for me for Spectra, who's known for its color.
So this previously was a flux insert.
Correct. Yeah.
Go ahead.
The black and white I have a hard time with. I love the galaxy behind it.
Yeah.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah. It would have looked great with a color photo of the player.
Agreed.
Holy shit, this is a good looking card. I
Yeah.
really like it.
You know what you
I
should
really
do?
like it.
You know those custom cards that Texas, what's his face on Instagram does?
Yeah.
This would be a great one. You cut out the black and white photo, you color it in with like a little ink or something,
And a logo.
and throw it back in. Yeah.
I really like this.
Yeah,
The dogs
Max
are
does too.
just stoked over it too. And I love the color blast. I think out of Spectra, they may have finally gotten it right.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it's sticker autos and random patches.
The rest of the inserts look just like Spectra, almost too busy,
Very, very
but a
busy.
lot of bright colors. That jazz player looks cool too.
The colors do pop there.
Yeah.
Huh.
Mhm.
So if you get the right one, like that extra wide white background, the color block.
That's going to go in my safe search.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
The color blast and this, what's the name? The Titan.
The Titan.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I like that.
You do you.
What else, Tim?
That's it.
What?
That's it.
That's all?
Tim's drag. Oh, does he need sugar?
No, I'm
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I bought some.
No.
we
I'm
don't
fine. I'm fine.
we don't call you Tort Timmy for nothing. Timmy
we
the
have
Tort.
never called me Tort Timmy.
I've always called you that. As
No.
long as I've known you, I've always referred to you as Tim the Tort. Tim the Tort Man Taylor.
Oh my gosh. That's one way to do it.
Oh man. Well done, Timmy. You seriously brought the heat tonight.
No, that's it. We're done with hobby stuff.
No, seriously, I'm dead serious. You brought a lot of good products. What those products are you most interested in? Would you buy if you were given the amount of money for it and you told you have to buy one?
I would buy Bowman Chrome and stash it, because
Yeah.
like the Fernando Tatis year, I mean, it's still crazy,
Definitely.
Yeah.
I brought one
soda,
of your
Fernando
sugar. The other
Tatis.
sugar. is
Uh,
yours.
Your sugar's here with your sugar, Tim.
Hello, future Mrs. Junkie. We were just looking at these at Hartman's the other day.
Do we need to get you a towel to cover your
There's a lot of cream to lick off of those.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
And with that, she's gone.
I love that woman.
Oh, well done, Timmy. Why don't you take a big old bite of one of those bad boys right on the air?
Don't have to tell me twice. Do I get to chew into the mic again?
Yes, please.
While he does that, guys, we got something in the mail. As a transition, are we done with the product reviews?
Yeah. Do you want to talk about your trip real quick, or do you want to?
Oh yeah, we can do trip. So, guys, last week-
That's fantastic.
You got to get on our YouTube, guys, and watch Tim. The amount of
So
joy.
pumpkin chocolate chips, oh my goodness, pumpkin chocolate chip cookies are,
It's flabbergasted.
is that a Utah thing? No, it's not just this.
That can't be.
It can't just be a
Can't
Utah
be.
thing. But I've never had one with frosting on it, and they're doing like some kind of pumpkin cream cheese, buttercream type frosting on it. And it
Okay.
goes perfect.
Pumpkin flavored frosting on a pumpkin chocolate chip cookie.
Buttercream.
Oh, buttercream.
Yeah.
All right.
This is like Tim's pumpkin spice latte.
We have a new name for Tim. Tim the Tort Man Taylor.
Needs a little work.
Okay. Tell us about your trip, Chad.
All right, I can tell it, I guess, kind of quickly.
Tell us about your trip, Zool.
Let me think of the highlights. So, guys, I was gone last week. I was at Phenomicon. Have you guys ever been to Vernal?
Mm-mm.
Pass through it one
Driven
time.
through it. Yep.
It's right next to SkinWalker Ranch.
Very cool.
Oddly enough, Vernal has a very large 1,200 seat convention center, completely sold out
Wow.
with paranormal speakers, guests. Have you guys ever seen the SkinWalker Ranch show?
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Mhm.
so there's a guy on there, Travis Taylor.
Okay.
He's a PhD. He's got like 3 PhDs. Super smart dude. He's an astrophysicist, and he's up on the ranch conducting all the experiments. Now, at the very end, the culmination of this 4-day event, is a band during a costume party. So you get a costume party. Everyone's dressing up as aliens and ghosts. We went as the Men in Black.
Yeah.
They have like an open bar. They have food and they've got a DJ. But then at the end, a band comes out on the stage with the lead singer being Travis Taylor.
What?
He covered all 80s hits. He opens with AC/DC singing Hell's Bells.
Yes.
And as if that isn't hard enough to sing, he then plays Motley Crue next. Just think about the voice of
Yeah.
Motley Crue.
I'm thinking
And
about
then
the
goes
octaves.
Guns N' Roses.
Oh my gosh.
And this dude's from the deep South. Like he is an Alabama boy with the thickest Alabama accent, just belting these things.
Does he have a okay voice?
Oh, he's good.
Really?
He was, oh man, it was fantastic. I very, very strongly urge if anyone's into the paranormal, if they watch SkinWalker Ranch, you got to go to this expo. It's every year. It's in September. We've been the last 2 years. We had an awesome time.
Yeah.
The parking lot, you can tell it's new. The expo center is new. There's one house that you can tell clearly was built nearly 100 years ago and did not want to sell. It is in the parking lot.
You're shitting me.
Oh no, not only am I not shitting you, I VRBO'd it. And we
What?
just sat out on the back patio each night and had our own party with everyone walking out of the expo. Oh, it was glorious.
Yes.
It was absolutely glorious.
Yes.
Sounds like it.
The I bought a box of, and I know I'm going to lose some people on this. Aaron Sagers is like a big paranormal personality. He's on a bunch of the shows. 28 Days Haunted. I think you guys have seen that.
Hey, if we lose some people, go Google it, guys.
Yeah, go Google it. He promoted this vodka last year that was distilled in the museum where the Annabelle doll,
What?
like the real life Annabelle doll, was kept.
We saw the Annabelle doll, did we not?
No,
at
we
Zach
saw
Baggins?
we saw some other one. I
Another
can't remember
famous
which
one.
one it is.
Okay.
But it was distilled in there, and then it comes inside of this box, and the top lid's like a Ouija board. He had an affiliate link, bought it off him last year, so we took it up there and like drank it during there. It was
Hell
it
yeah.
was an entire blast. So if anyone's ever into that, hit me up next year. We're definitely going to be up there. It's a great time.
Oh, man, he makes it sound so good that
I know.
I may need to join him.
It was so much fun. Now there was a downside to this. We had to leave the dogs here. This will matter here, so people in here hang with me. We get our dog sitters through Rover, and the first couple times we did it, it worked out great. However, those people have moved on, and we've had to find new people, and we had a challenging time finding someone this time around. Now my parents are down the street, but they were out on vacation, so we still needed someone here. We brought her in. She's a dental student. She's like, "Yeah, I'm going to be here, just studying."
Okay, sounds good. Responsible.
We told her we had cameras inside this house. So there's some objectives that you lay out for the dogs. Like they can stay in the crate for this long. They should be let out every 4 hours. Like they get their meals at this time. We pay her to walk them. We pay her to stay the night. Hopefully she's not listening to this. So
There's zero chance that this crosses over with the
Friday
dental
morning, we hear nothing. And, we're gone on Thursday. Sarah reaches out to her like, "Hey, how they doing?" "Oh, great. Dogs went out on a long walk yesterday. They were all tuckered out." We got that camera out there. Why would you lie about that?
Yeah.
She didn't walk 'em.
She really did.
So then right after that, she puts them in the crate.
I
They're
shouldn't
supposed
laugh
to-
so
They're
hard.
supposed
This
to be
is-
in a crate for
No.
2 hours. Everyone can relate to this. I
Yes,
think that's
Chad's
why I tell
head
the
That's what I was
story,
just gonna
right?
say. I'd be so irritated.
Yeah, you can just imagine Chad's head like
Oh.
bright red.
Oh,
Guys,
Chad,
it-
and I- Chad and I are the
it was
same.
bad.
Yeah,
It was.
yeah.
It got really bad.
I check in with dog sitters several times a day.
Yeah.
I feel your pain.
Couldn't get her to respond, and then we see her put them in the crate. We're like, okay, the dogs need to be crate trained. We're working on that right now. 2 hours goes by. We're like, okay, she should be back. 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours go by.
That's bad.
She's still gone. These dogs are not crate trained yet. And bless her soul, we text Randy.
Mm-hmm.
She comes over, not knowing these dogs well, lets them out, and just goes out. I've got a camera out there in my yard. She sat out there for half an hour with those dogs.
Oh,
She loves animals. Yeah.
Completely newfound respect.
Oh.
Not that I didn't have it before, but you
Sure.
can tell a lot by someone, right? It's just
Yeah.
as much as we could tell with the dog sitter, we could tell about Randy as well.
someone takes good care of your dogs. They're a part of the family.
They are
Truly.
forever.
I've told you about my dog sitter. I keep offering him just because like I know how that feels. And if you don't have a
Next
good
time we need to
experience,
use him.
I'll get you connected with him. He sends you photos throughout the day of him cuddling with them and playing with them. It's all he cares about.
And
That's pretty cool.
It was
too.
so great, man. And
Yeah.
so that took the sting off of that night till about 9:30 on Friday night.
Oh no.
5 people show up in my front door, drinks in hand. "Oh yeah, I had a party."
No.
You're shitting me.
Oh, I shit you not. So that party went on. They came down here, so we can't see them. We don't have cameras here, and that's fine. I didn't use the cameras to spy on them.
You checked your booze, see if they're refilled with water?
I have not, but all the cards were still here. Thank God.
No, they had no idea.
There's some money on this wall. They left at about 2:30 in the morning.
Wow.
You know,
The balls.
Yeah.
well, she wakes up the next day at like 10 or 11 to feed them. These dogs, we told her, like, hey, you got to feed them early and go back to sleep. So, you know, they're 5 hours late on their meal. So we're blowing off that steam. And so we're like, okay, tonight's going to be better. Saturday night, hopefully she's going to study, do what she's supposed to. 6 o'clock, she pulls her car up in front of the house, right where it's in front of the camera. Then she grabs a night bag. Someone comes and picks her up. And we're like, oh no. 3 a.m. is when she gets back. We're texting her. We're like, hey, the neighbors are calling. Like, the dogs are barking. Can you go get them? There's no response. Just ghosted until the next morning. We get a text that says, sorry about that.
That doesn't
Please
even
tell
cut
me
it.
you did not pay this woman.
Yo, you have to pay up front through Rover. Now, there is one saving grace.
Okay.
Her backpack upstairs, first floor. Dogs are up at 7 a.m. running around waiting for breakfast, right? And of course, she doesn't wake up till 10 to feed them.
Right.
Well, Max didn't take too kindly to that.
Max doesn't F around.
Max goes sniffing that bag, and you
Yeah.
could see dead on the camera. He walks right up to it, lifts up that leg, and lets it go. My man, I've never been so proud of my boy in my life. I've never been so proud of my boy.
That is like the ultimate like FU for a
Oh,
dog.
man.
Like short of just taking a dump inside a shoe.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So it was really rough being out there. So I need to use your dog sitter.
You do. Please tell
like
me,
that a lot.
can you report her to Rover?
Yeah, we did.
Good,
And
good.
we said like the things we paid her for it didn't work out. So
I'm getting pissed for you.
Yeah.
Like,
it was really tough, man. It was tough.
oh, damn, dude. But on the and other than that, how was the
Oh.
play, Mrs. Lincoln? I get it. But
Yeah. No, aside from that,
You guys
it was
crushed.
so much fun. Like so much fun. And I can't wait to start getting both of you. And Ricky, you've been several times on huge investigations with me before, just to locations like Zach Bagans Museum. I can't wait to go with you guys at the end of September.
I'm so excited.
We're going to have the greatest damn time. We're going to live stream it on the Pack to the Future YouTube.
Okay.
We do all this ghost hunting stuff through Dr. Ghost Hunters. We actually got paid to go up to Phenomicon and film it,
Hell yeah.
which
Whoa.
was a ton of fun. They paid for our entire 4-day pass, dinners with Dave Schrader and all the other big guys. But guys,
Wow.
we're going to have a hell of an investigation at the end of September. It's going to be on Friday, I think the 30th or whatever that was. And
Speaking
people are
of
going to be able to watch it.
Speaking of Dr. Ghost Hunters, do you want to tease where people can find? Because you had an awesome video with a ton of paranormal activity.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So thank you. We actually just started releasing a new season with paranormal investigations. And then there's like some lab stuff where we test out equipment that we use to see if it's all BS or if it actually works or not.
Yeah.
And you can go find that on YouTube. Dr. Ghost Hunters. I'll actually show it up here for people watching on YouTube. We've got all new videos. And guys, you know that I can't keep things serious. I get too tired doing stuff. And when I get tired, I get loopy. Half the stuff that's on here is the same goofy stuff you hear here. Here.
Yeah, here.
But we have some of the ladies on the show and we go out and have a good time. And pretty soon you guys are going to be involved in this. And I want to promise this for you. If time permits, not only are we going to live stream it, I will put together like a full edited video for the Pack to the Future
Ooh.
Halloween
YouTube
scare
special.
for a YouTube
Yes.
I've
So-
already had nightmares about this upcoming thing. I'm pretty sure at least like 30 seconds of my deep sleep last night was
Well,
set
don't worry.
aside for this.
This location that we're going to,
Yeah.
it's a mill. It was built in the 1890s, I believe, if not earlier.
Mhm.
This thing's scary. You will be inside of there and hear footsteps right above your head.
That's what
And
you
there's
said.
not a chance that anyone else could be in there.
That's what you said.
We've caught
Yeah.
full sentences
Yeah.
of a little girl talking
Yeah.
into our voice recorders. And you guys will have the chance to be in there by yourselves.
Like,
So
this
it'll be
will
great.
change my life.
Well,
Just
don't,
not sure how yet.
don't worry, Tim. I
Yeah.
found my Ghostbusters uniform.
Yeah, and it's brown, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I need one of those.
Just like Deadpool says, his suit's red to
Yeah.
to hide the blood.
Exactly.
We'll have our brown pants.
need
Unfortunately,
green.
in
Jeez.
the last little thing with this, unfortunately, Ricky got in my buddy Jason's ears, one of the Dr. Ghost Hunters. I lost a bet during that Lions Broncos game last year, and Ricky made me go in
That's
costume
right. Yeah.
in the Idaho State Penitentiary as a very scandalous
I'd say
costume.
a sexy merman.
Yeah, except
King
for when I
Triton.
bend over,
Sexy
there's a lot
wizard.
more rolls than there used to be, and editing can't fix that.
I have made so many iPhone stickers out of those photos.
As you should.
Yep. Yep. And for those of you watching on the YouTube, you can get a little sneak peek
Yes.
of what that costume may look like.
I
Those
know.
episodes will be.
You're not allowed to wear that at Disneyland anymore either.
I got kicked out of Disney trying to wear that.
Really?
Yes, for the Halloween party. They were covering my nips, the whole
Yeah.
thing. They kicked me out.
No, they didn't even offer him a T-shirt,
Nope.
you know, like they do
Straight
for
kicked me
girls,
out.
right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, no, he was just like, nope.
Straight,
Loved it.
straight no. So that's Dr. Ghost Hunters over on YouTube. We're also on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. We put out content all the time. It'll be fun. And I can't wait to get you guys out there with me.
Hell yeah. Well, speaking of betting,
Uh-huh.
I didn't learn my lesson.
no, neither did I. And I really remember why I hate sports betting. And
Uh-huh.
Tim, this is a segment for you. Every time I want you to save this audio for every time we make fun of you for your terrible bets. Because we're no better.
No, nobody is. Sports betting is for the
And so let me just start out. Out of all my bets we made at your bachelor party,
here? You got a bag.
I'm
I've got a
not
couple
sure.
of slips. First of all, I'm an idiot. I'm a rube of rubes, a noob of noobs, a boob of boobs.
That's okay. Got to start somewhere.
I bet against Texas week 1.
Yeah, that worked out well.
Yeah, I bet against Ohio State playing Akron.
Yep, that worked out well too.
I somehow bet on Boise State to win by 2 touchdowns. I don't know anything about Boise State. Haven't known anything about them for a decade. Yeah, so I lost every single parlay and college bet I tried to make,
Yeah.
other than my Utah Ute future bets, which are still waiting to lose.
They're still in play.
Yeah. Well, shit.
Rest in peace,
For
Cam
now.
Rising.
Yeah, that's. I
And
don't
Heidi.
know, man. I don't know, man. He's Cam Rising, our quarterback, got injured,
Mm.
and our offense completely shut down.
Oh yeah, I mean that score was
We might
brutal.
lose to Utah State this Saturday if we
Yeah.
don't play him. But into the NFL. And do we have NFL?
yeah.
Oh, I took
real
it off.
football.
No, wait. I took off college.
Yeah.
Well, my first bet of the week. Thanks, Chad. Chad convinced me to do a parlay. Lions Broncos. No chance Broncos can lose, he says.
Bo
Yeah.
Nix, baby.
He promised me the world. He promised me a Scrooge McDuck vault. He promised me riches and fame.
Yeah, and how'd that go?
That's all right, though.
That's like one of those gambling manifesto rules is that anytime you feel really, really great about a game, that's when it just like kicks you in the balls.
Chad turned me into a believer.
Yeah.
I got the Broncos at 6.5. I won my bets.
You teased it. You teased it.
You bought some points there, huh? Along with
I did
Timmy
not.
told me to hedge my bets.
I'm an idiot. And I saw you teasing. I didn't even think to tease. Damn it. So then, Sunday night,
yeah.
my boys in blue,
Yeah, they were looking good.
I'm texting you. You texted me. They're looking good.
Yeah.
I'm saying, yeah, man, we're going to cover. We're going to cover.
Yeah.
And then here they come. Here comes Stafford. God damn it. He is good.
Doesn't that like just completely torture your insides when you
Oh.
see him doing well?
100%. Well, no, I'm kind of
No.
happy for it, but not against us. You're right. When
yeah,
it's
yeah.
against us, yes, I have to beat him. And dude, we couldn't stop him.
No.
He's throwing all over us.
No.
And notice on this bet, the Lions have to win by over 3.
Yeah.
It was tied.
Yeah.
I was just waiting for a field goal.
Yeah.
I was positive I was going to lose. Thank you, David Montgomery.
Yep.
Thank you.
Former
One
Bear,
bet out of
baby.
about 10 I've
Former
hit.
Bear. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
former Bear,
Yeah. You're
Raider
welcome.
Lion.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yep.
That's how my betting weekend went.
That's called
That's
a
pretty
sweat,
good.
Ricky. Yeah. Isn't it amazing how like just those half points or like 2.5 points can mean the difference between
Dude.
huge W, huge L?
And I've told you, this is not a big bet. The Lions bet was a $20 bet
Hey,
to get just under 20 back. It made the game so much worse at the end.
It's so bad.
So pissed off, ready
Yeah.
to go get those and start tearing them up.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well,
That's how it used to be when I was doing FanDuel quite a bit the last couple of years.
Yeah.
It almost took the fun out of it.
Yes.
Except for when you win a big one, then it's a ton of fun, but it takes the fun out of watching football.
Definitely.
But mine was, I had a pretty good week.
God damn you.
I bet big on Texas to beat Michigan.
Oh, man.
Did you?
Yeah, $50, no problem.
Yeah, nicely done.
Yeah, that was nice.
Well played.
And then I went with Chaz, 54 players.
Mhm.
I think he told me to take Arkansas.
Yeah.
And that was plus
Uh,
9, I think.
I don't remember.
But here's the problem with Arkansas is they're playing against Oklahoma State,
Yeah.
who are in the Big 12, and now we want them to do well so that when the Utes beat them, it looks better for us.
Correct.
Oklahoma State's getting their ass kicked first half. Getting kicked real nice. And I thought to myself, you know what would be really good? Oklahoma State wins, but just by a wee little bit. And that game went down to the very end, and they won by just a wee little bit. So I won my bet, and Oklahoma State won.
Hell, yeah.
It was good. It was perfect. It was perfect. It was perfect. I know that was kind of lots of back and forth.
Processing.
It was perfect. And then Broncos, I got them at 6.5.
God damn it. I'm sitting there watching the Broncos game too.
Yeah.
I've never
God,
watched-
Bo Nix looked awful.
Awful.
Yeah.
Awful.
Yeah.
So bad.
There was one throw where he threw into triple coverage, and the color guy was like, "Oh no!"
When it was
Like,
in the
in
air.
the air.
It's like, ugh.
I'm sitting here holding my ticket
Ugh.
and just watching with the point spread. Are we going to hang? Are we
Yeah.
going to hang? I've
Yeah.
never watched a Bronco game with such intensity.
Oh my gosh, it makes all the difference.
What'd you get him at? 5.5?
5.5.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah,
That would have been a decent payday too.
Kicking
Yeah.
the nutters.
that sucks.
Sorry. Yeah, so it was a pretty good week overall. I tried a big parlay in NFL. I didn't hit that one. But you got to
That's
swing
tough.
for the fences.
Yeah, every now and again.
Yeah.
So yeah, Tim, save that audio
Yeah,
because your friends
it's
are
glorious.
idiots.
Yeah, sports betting is so much fun.
Right?
All right, Chad, let's jump in to some mail day action.
All right.
Mm.
You want to start with group mail day?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see what this is.
That's a big package.
Yeah.
It's quite long.
So this arrived.
It's sturdy. What you got there in your left hand?
Okay, so this is, it looks like a poster mailer.
Mhm.
Okay.
Appears to be from Walmart
Mm.
to Pack Future.
Oh, that looks totally different than the photo you sent us.
Yeah.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is
we-
the one.
We could only
I'm
see like
sorry.
the very
Yeah.
top or the label. So
Oh,
that's
yeah,
why
yeah.
I was sure it
Ah.
was
It's like a regular box. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Now, there have been 2 or 3 people in the past month who have asked us for a mailing address through
Mm.
Instagram, Pack to the
Ooh.
Future podcast.
So it's not immediately obvious what this might be.
No.
No.
And the hard part is, like, I may not immediately know who it's from if it doesn't say.
Mm.
well.
So that's always fun.
You're
We
gonna
got
look
2
like
other hosts that can look like asses too. So-
No, Chad's gonna look like a huge asshole, not us.
Yeah, this is one of those times where I walk off screen and go grab a drink.
Yeah.
So-
right.
I'm gonna join you.
Oh, which is also why pre-show, when Ricky, when you went over to that fridge,
Uh-huh.
I want to know if there's anything left in there.
Oh,
I want to know
Now
if
I
the party
get it.
bus took it,
That's a
cleaned us out.
valid question. It did look a little barer than
I still
usual.
think you ought to test your Bacardi and your vodka to see if
I
they
know.
poured water back in there. That was a trick I always pulled with my dad.
or Coke or Pepsi. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I know what this is. It's a poster.
Is it a big
We
one?
have a poster
Oh no.
taped up.
Tim, are you nervous? So nervous.
I see
I'm
a
more ner-
helmet.
I'm
I
more
see a
nervous than not.
football helmet.
Okay.
That doesn't mean anything yet.
Oh, what?
Oh, there you go.
Cameron Rising. Yes. Yeah.
With that big beefy knee brace.
Yes. Yes.
Rest in peace, no more.
Oh man.
He lives forever
That-
in PTTF
Oh, my
Studios.
That's a great looking photo.
That's
That
awesome.
is.
That is sharp.
Did I
Huh.
get that here on camera?
Yeah. Oh yes, you did.
It's not from a home game then, right?
No.
Yeah, that doesn't look
It's
like
last year.
Rice Eccles. Yeah.
No, it couldn't be last year. We didn't
No,
play
2
last
years
year.
ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
That's amazing.
Let me see
Very
if I can get any clarification here on who. I don't see it.
Hmm.
Please tell me who you are.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Please tell us.
Yeah. Mr. X, please reach
Mr.
out to the
X.
show.
Mr. Doe.
There is a name on here. I think I might be able to find it as we go.
I like it. I
incredible.
like it a lot.
Thank you.
That's amazing.
Completely
guys-
unnecessary and awesome.
Exactly. You
Yep.
never need to. If you ever do want to send us something, reach out to us on Instagram. We can send you our shipping address.
I'm thinking we frame that, maybe put it at the bottom of the stairs over there. And as we come into the studio and leave the studio each
Tap it,
day,
right.
no, we kiss it right on the lips.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
But we don't clean it for like the entire season.
Never.
Tim's sugary,
Yeah.
saucy,
Yeah.
pumpkiny,
Yep.
lip smackiny.
At least some of that
Frosting.
Mm.
right on his.
Or we kiss his knee.
Oh, yeah. We need to bless it.
We
Yeah.
really
We
do.
get some holy water and
Oh my gosh.
I'll stop there.
No,
but-
we do. We do. Oh, man.
Did you guys see the Jerry Judy press conference?
Yes, that
No.
was so. You sent it to me. He gets up there and they ask him, "You're wearing a Star of David?" And he says, "Yeah, people call me Judy, Jew. So I wear a Jewish star, but I'm not Jewish or anything."
Wow.
That's
Well done, Jerry Judy.
wow.
Oh, it's funny as hell. Are you gonna pull it up? That would be amazing.
No, it doesn't look like it. but,
Yeah, I don't got it.
All right.
that's wow.
Oh man. Do you have any more mail days you want to share?
I do. Yeah. You want me to rip them off? I've got a few here.
And then I'll take over and you can search
That
out
sounds
our
great.
Mr. X.
Sounds great. Okay. So mail days, I have 4. First one, card is in hand, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm.
This came to us through our group chat over on Instagram, Pack to the Future podcast. If you really get in an insider and be a P1, you can join this group chat.
Yeah.
The other way people have joined this group chat is through Secret Santa.
Yeah, that's actually how it was created.
Out in Vernal, the night lights really low. It's a small town. So we did some UAP watching. Oh, we also drove down the mountains with a FLIR camera trying to find a skinwalker, and we didn't find one in the middle of the night. Didn't happen. But if you look up at night, I could have sworn I saw Rudolph's little red nose starting to come towards Pack to the Future Studios. I don't know. Maybe a little foreshadowing.
Huh.
All right, my God, I'm talking way too much. First card I got sent to us by Wax Museum Kyle. The link. Tim didn't respond, so I said, hell, I'll buy it and hold it above his head. Diamond Cuts, Flair Showcase, Frank Thomas.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
That's a
Very
beautiful
cool.
card.
oh
It's
my gosh.
amazing.
It's already shimmering from here.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that beautiful?
That's amazing.
So that one's for you, buddy.
Wow.
Oh, dude.
What?
Yeah.
I don't
it's-
deserve this.
You know, well, it's one of those things that this is not nearly as high profile as the card as the one that Ricky lost out on of the Miguel Cabrera.
Correct.
But seeing your reaction during that time when you missed that card immediately came to mind like,
Wow.
okay, if these type of cards, and I don't know if that one's rare or not, but if these cards come about and it's within means to be able to just do it,
Sure.
to not let it go.
That's very
So-
sweet of you.
It's
I'm
a
very
gorgeous
sorry on yours,
card
but
in
yeah.
person. You know, I do have a eBay search inspired by this now is a Frank Thomas die cut. That's all it says. Yeah.
Hmm.
It's fun to scroll through every day.
Good looking
Pulling
card.
pulling up some interesting stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right, guys, the next
Very
3
cool. Thank you, Kyle.
are still going through authentication.
Wow. So that means they're $400 or more, Ricky.
Ah,
Yes,
one's
it
coming
does.
from China.
Okay.
Oh, well.
Let's
Heck.
start with that one.
Mm.
This one I think is the most fun.
Okay.
Ready for it?
Wow, yeah.
2015-16 Panini Immaculate, Shaq, Nick Anderson, Penny Hardaway triple patch number to 49.
I love that.
They're all
because-
game worn.
Oh, dude. That and like I love that it has the blue and the black. I remember I didn't write this in my article or tell you guys necessarily the story when I got my Shaq auto.
Yeah.
We went to Florida and like I would make my mom drive all around town trying to find a Shaq jersey. Right. And black was the time.
Yeah.
And then when Penny came back, we went back to Florida and the
Yeah.
blue had started to come out and I had to find a blue one.
Mm.
And man, that just takes me right back.
So good. So that's number 1.
Oh, man.
Can't wait for that.
That's
one
like
to
an
get
NBA jam card.
here. I love it. Really is. It really is.
Yes.
So let's see if this pops up on here. It did not. Let me stop sharing. Let's go over here. Let's share now. Number 2, Revolution.
Nice.
WWE. May have heard of it. Galactic, which I've been known to collect.
Yeah.
Yes.
There are two.
The Mega Powers.
Dude. The yellow and red that they just work together so well.
Yes.
And I love that it has the red label, the PSA,
Yep. It's PSA 10 Pop 2.
and it's facing the right direction as a horizontal card.
Galactic.
Yeah. It's a good looking card.
All right. So here's the thing. Another show. Got an issue with
You're
The Hulkster.
Yeah.
All right. It's becoming a tough part. I've got some really rare pieces of the Hulkster. Doesn't necessarily fit with what I want to collect at this moment.
Sure.
So we're going to have some decisions. We'll save it for another show.
Good
Good looking card, though. Not a lot of Macho Mans.
And you know, not at all. And I told you, my view is this is
I like it.
a promotion of the character, not the person.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's putting much money in his pocket.
Can't imagine it is.
Number 3. I didn't tell you guys about this.
No,
As you don't.
I'm waiting.
This was definitely a night that I shouldn't have been bidding on cards.
Yeah.
Inspired by JJ Gambino, couchless JJ Gambino, as we learned.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. When we had him on.
Couchless.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was great.
I'm not even going to introduce it. I'm just going to get your guys' reaction on this.
Oh, well, I'll have a 2-second lag here.
Whoa.
So this is
Uh-oh.
98 Fleer Ultra Platinum Medallion, autograph John Elway.
Yeah.
These cards are numbered to 99. Remember, he had a Jason Taylor, I think it was.
Yeah. No, those are really cool cards. I'm surprised that you went for the black and white, but I like it a lot. Surprised only that we just mocked the other black and white, right?
Yeah.
But like
This is
it works
different.
on this because it's all black and white.
And the
Exactly.
photo isn't great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's him doing some sort of scrambling. I think
It's
our dogs are trying to become the mega powers over here.
They
on the
are,
side.
dude.
They're just going at it. So it's a playing year, Super Bowl year. Like, I can't shock them for this, right? Like,
No.
This is like a whole scene going
Yeah.
on over here.
Unadulterated.
I'm just
pure
laughing
doggy.
at the sound effects coming through the mics. It's absolutely incredible.
That's what happens when there's only one tennis ball.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
So Super Bowl year, playing year, low numbered.
It's an action shot, and honestly, the auto in blue works really well because it's black and white.
It was a feckin' purchase. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. It was definitely a feckin' purchase. So we'll see what becomes of that.
I don't think you'll regret it, though.
There it
Yeah,
is. I'm
right.
interested to hear what people's reactions are to this.
I like it. I like it.
So yeah, number 91 of 98.
Does it list the card at the top of the slab, or does it just say trading card?
It lists the card.
That's the most important thing.
Yeah, and then it's just
Mhm.
authentic for the
That's
auto.
all right.
That's okay. You know it's authentic.
Yep.
Yeah,
It hasn't have that 7 with the line in it.
right. One of the earliest autographs I ever had. We talked about this on the show before. My
Yeah.
parents got for me. In retrospect, clearly fake.
Yeah.
The 7 on his number has a line through it.
Which he doesn't do.
Right. Good times. Okay,
Oh,
those are
man.
my mail days, guys.
Awesome. Well, I've got a relatively short mail day. And why did our music just stop playing on us? What's that about?
People were asking what the cocktail was, and it was an old fashioned.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That sounds
went
about right.
back to the old fashioned. Well,
A double.
haven't been there for a while, and I think the night started early with one of those espresso martinis, and they just get you. It's just, guys, I make it with Bailey's salted caramel
Okay.
and then whipped vodka, and it
Mm.
tastes like chocolate milk, and it just is a problem.
That's a problem.
It's just a problem.
Ah.
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
Anyway,
man.
Sounds an
Well,
interesting touch.
mute me for the next 20 minutes.
Well, I have just one mail day to share with you all. I've told the guys about this, and this was a card. This was my whale. It's a card, and it didn't start out that way. It's a card that I kind of wanted. I'll tell you what it is. It's Mosaic Flea Flicker football.
Uh-huh.
And the Lions team, the year this came out, had the 3 best to do at each position for the Lions: Barry, Stafford, and Calvin Johnson. And so it was a super cool card to me, and I wanted to collect any parallels. I started looking into it and find out that there's a baby blue parallel.
Mm.
There's only 15 in the world. And I saw one about 2 years ago for $150 on eBay, and I hesitated. And back then, I think it was probably more realistic pricing because I think it was probably closer to its release and, coming away from the pandemic. And looked at it and thought, man, I should pull the trigger. I don't know, though, $150. And 10 minutes later, it was gone.
Mm.
So I have saved these searches, about 5 of them, to
Mhm.
make sure I find it if it ever were to pop up again.
Mhm.
And I had to do Detroit Lions, Barry Sanders, Stafford, all these combos. And then I'd do -15, right?
Mhm.
Number to 15.
Mm.
You know what that brought up a lot of? card number 15, which is your Seattle Seahawks
Yeah.
with your boy Russell Wilson. Let's ride. It's been hell. It has been hell checking these searches almost every day for 2 years.
It's unfortunate.
And one popped up.
Yes.
One popped up for $160. I
Wow,
thought-
that doesn't even take into
Wow.
account inflation.
No, and I didn't even dude, this card, other cards are selling for $30.
Oh, well,
I
versus
did not,
150.
I didn't hesitate. I couldn't afford to give him an offer.
Yeah.
It just had to go in my pocket. But man, I love that
That's
card.
awesome.
God, it's so beautiful, man.
And I can finally
Just
rest.
switch the screen around.
I
here.
can't tell you how good it felt to
Mhm.
take those searches out of my eBay
Yeah, the purge, right?
because I was certain I
The
would never
release.
find one after this long.
No, that's one of those cards that you'd have to search through those dollar boxes or like single card boxes at a show for like years,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And maybe stand a chance at finding.
Uh-huh. And I was real worried about the quality. It looks to be in real sharp, really good shape. And man, it just pops. Like it makes
That's
me
cool.
so happy.
Even the video doesn't do this justice. Like trying to hold it up and get it
Right.
against the glare, it looks
'Cause
so good.
Those black sides are actually almost a deep blue. There,
They
you're getting some of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, take that. That might help a lot. There we go.
Well, you got that thing triple,
oh, yeah.
wrapped there.
Oh yeah. There we go.
There we go.
Oh,
There's a little
yeah.
something. Yeah.
Dude,
Mesmerizing.
it makes me so happy.
Oh, that's a beautiful card, man. Congratulations on that.
Thank you. But, you know, as I was telling you guys about it, I think you both rightfully commented to some degree of quite a bit of money for an insert of Mosaic. And it got me thinking,
Mhm.
what is the most we've overpaid for
Wow.
a card or cards?
Wow.
I brought a few.
You've got 400 cards in
Oh
front
my
of you.
gosh.
That's all of these.
That's classic, Ricky. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I created a game with mine. I'm happy to go first or last, where you guys are going to tell me what you would have paid for this card
What?
or told someone to sell this card for, and then I will share with you the price.
I got you.
That's
That would be
far
fun.
more entertaining than how I could make mine. So why don't you go first, Tim?
Okay.
Unless you got some.
I'll-
Tim could have some pretty good stories, though.
yeah, Tim's going to have some
You'd-
great
You'd be
ones.
surprised.
Let's have Tim go first, then you.
Now, here's the two things that we've got to say. One, I think this is really going to highlight how we all collect differently,
Mhm.
because I'm realizing I don't have many big money cards. Chad goes after more rare cards.
Mhm.
His collection tends to be like the most exclusive and rare of the three of us. You go after like insanely expensive cards and sell them the next day. Or Frank Thomas or Jordan base
Yeah.
cards. And I just kind of stay in that middle road, about $100.
Mhm.
So I think this is going to really bring that out. I just want to make clear, I'm not trying to flex on either of you that I don't spend. It's just, I don't spend large quantities of money on specific cards. I need to learn to do that because I end up spending large amounts of quantities on boxes that are worthless.
Mm.
Second thing I need to say, Papa eBay's a number one fan.
Uh-huh.
And you guys know I'm going through some medical conditions. I'm getting some injection shots for it. And I reached out to Papa eBay and said, hey, you want to help me out with the cost of
He's
this?
talking about Botox of his groin.
Those wrinkles, man, they're tough.
And Papa eBay rightfully pointed out, says, yeah, I'll help you. So will those wrestling boxes. So let me make clear, Papa eBay. These are old purchases, years old. All right. With that, take us off, Timmy.
Well, you'd be surprised, Ricky. I do go after big cards, but what I realized when I was doing research for this,
Mhm.
I go after big cards purely by Raz.
You're right. You were right.
Short of last year's national, where I actually did have cash to throw around at cards, but those were cards that I didn't take a massive L on, so they didn't qualify
Yeah.
for this segment. One of the cards though that I did buy, Dallas National.
Okay.
National Dallas.
I don't know what the card is.
Oh my gosh, my memory. The Justin Fields NT Prodigy RPA that I recently shipped off for consignment at the beginning of this season. I purchased for $1,100. That was at the National. You're right. Okay. And sold for about $300 on eBay this year. That wasn't great.
No, that hurts. And you know what's such a bummer?
There's going to be a theme with what Tim and I got going on.
I wish Justin Fields was better because he's a good human, it appears.
Yeah, it seems like it.
He just seems to have a good head on his shoulder. Like I was reading about him. He was an excellent student all through growing up in college. Like
he's a good kid.
Good kid.
And he wears like fake jewelry off of Amazon because he doesn't want to spend the thousands on real bling. And he's like, this is just as shiny.
Oh, really?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. And when he first got to Chicago, they started booing whoever the starting quarterback was and chanting his name. And he came out in a press conference after the first game and said, don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
This is a cheer for our team. I'll get on there when I'm ready. But don't boo our starting quarterback. It's not my time yet. And I thought, man, that's
humility. Yeah.
And maturity.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do I just keep going?
Yep.
Okay. I think so.
Less interesting. From Dallas, when I went last, Gavin Lux, 2016 Bowman Draft Refractor Auto. Speaking of Bowman and prospects, it was his first Bowman. Bought a PSA 10 for $500. Currently selling for about $200. Helped by the fact that he actually is playing.
Why did you buy that?
Because there was a little buzz around him that year. And I thought he was going to have a good season starting for the Dodgers.
Like an investment or a flip. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's how my investments go. Dumb emotional purchase of a Homer pick, I guess you could say. Andrew Vaughn, a 2019 Bowman Draft Auto, PSA 10. Also $500 at that Dallas show. Guesses on price currently?
$300.
125.
Lower?
100?
Lower?
50?
Lower?
40?
The last sale was $22.50.
I was going to keep milking it out by tens.
You could have used those 500 ones for so many other things in Dallas.
That might be your 1 seed of all. Well, 2 seed after the Fields.
I think percentage wise, that's got to be up there.
That has to be.
That's pretty hard for a $500 card to go to close to zero after fees.
It's a junkie curse.
But that's it. You know, I was scrolling through my Instagram feed and I was like, I actually paid money for a lot of good players at a good value. Yeah. And if anything, I've lost money by not hanging on to them. So we should have gone the other way. You know, like cards that I lost out on value that I let go of too early.
Man, we could do that at a future show. We can talk about my like 5 autographed rookie Otanis that I sold.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we all have those stories as collectors. But yeah, it was like kind of interesting to see that, you know, I either buy a big card outright or I take the 1 in 1,000 gamble on trying to win a card that's way out of my league for cheaper.
Well, well done, Timmy.
Yeah.
Want me to go next?
Okay. Go for it.
So I had a similar experience. These cards I went through every single eBay purchase I could find in my list.
Oh,
and
that's
just
impressive.
Picked out the most embarrassing.
Okay.
And they're fair. So here's the question I'm going to ask you guys.
Yeah.
What would you tell someone selling a Papa Shango?
What?
Ringside Action WWE Auto. Now, Papa Shango.
What's the label you have on it?
That's the label from the consignment company.
Okay.
Now, Papa Shango I was a big fan of as a kid. He was spooky, kind of Undertaker-y feel. He later went on. This isn't his most famous character. His most famous character was as the Godfather, a pimp wrestler who would come out with a bunch of women.
Okay. Tim, share the cookie. The cookie I'm pointing to. Share it. Me hungry.
What would you predict this sells for?
40.
$2.
Well, I paid $56. He can't have a market. Like, I just make bad decisions.
That's one of those cards that's been sitting on eBay for like 5 years.
It's been on Calm C for 8 years.
You could have gotten it for like 5.
Yes.
Yeah. Without knowing anything else about that card.
Such an idiot.
It's a $5 card.
So stupid.
It doesn't have a
market of 1.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's funny.
You
but
created
he
the
has
market.
a rube market.
It's really funny.
Next card. We've got Mayo mini card Chad Ochocinco autograph, kind of an Allen Ginter knockoff.
Okay.
Not numbered to anything,
That doesn't matter.
just a base auto.
It's number 1 in your heart.
What would you suggest that someone sell that card for?
Depends on the year, right? But like right now,
60.
I'd go 30.
55.
Oh.
I don't
Not-
think that was too bad.
Okay. I feel hey.
Okay.
Well, let me send you something else. I'm gonna start taking these tabs off so I don't spoil it for you, and I can show the card.
This will be good.
Elements, Cam Rising, autographed, numbered to 50, gold,
Looking card.
great looking card. Again,
Cameron,
outside of Salt Lake City, he has no market.
but here he's our savior.
Here he is, our savior. What would you pay for a card of Cam Rising at a 50?
You're asking the wrong guy.
I know. I need to ask him.
Being a college uni.
College, insert.
75.
Try $132.50.
That's what you paid for it?
I'm so stupid.
Oh man.
What? I need
Only-
to learn patience, man.
What night of the week is this
I
happening?
think one of my super fractors I paid like $450 for or something like that.
Yeah.
Such an idiot. But that's
all
numbered
right.
to 50.
I know that's the point.
It's still pretty rare.
Next. Do you guys remember Prestige Heroes inserts? Remember when I decided
yeah.
I'm going to collect
Yeah,
the
I
whole
do.
set
I do.
Oh, that's right.
in color matching
Yeah.
parallels?
Yeah, what happened with that?
Well, I did. And I don't know. I look at it and I'm like, what the hell were you thinking? I brought it to every trade night at the card shop trying to get rid of it.
Yeah, I know the guy on that.
First
card.
one, George Kittle, numbered to 99, gold.
Yeah.
Matches. He's a fun character. He was fun on Monday Night Football and in their interview after. I don't know if you caught it.
And on receiver on Netflix. Yep.
Yeah, and on
Mhm.
receiver on Netflix.
He's a character.
Numbered to 99. For this, just insert. There are 99 copies of these.
Okay.
What do you think someone should sell that for?
$7.
Kittle.
Seven.
$62.
No.
Try $84.24.
Let's go to Card Ladder.
Freaking
It's not
idiot.
going to
Can I
show
have
up
that
on
one,
card ladder.
please?
Can I have that?
Yeah, and I'm
There's no way that's on card
Yeah,
ladder.
sales history. You can find anything.
Oh.
say idiot.
It's gonna say, "Are you sure?"
Gonna have Ricky's eBay handle next to every
Is this
single
a
sale.
typo?
Now we're gonna stay on that Heroes train. Tom Brady, big player,
Oh,
red parallel with the Tampa Bay Bucks.
in the Bucks, not the Pats.
Do you know what the red is number 2? 299. There are 300 copies of this bad boy.
Well,
Whoa.
299, but you know.
Okay, who's counting? What would you pay for that? A card that
What'd you say it was number 2? I'm sorry.
299.
Sir Brady.
I would pay $50.
Well, knowing Brady's market, just south of $100.
Oh, you make me feel better about myself, Tim. You're an idiot. $70.
Yeah, see,
For
just
a
south of
freaking
$100.
insert. For an insert number to 299.
It's
The
Tom
last
Brady.
2 Kittles went for 19 and 25.
Oh my god. Thank you. Do you want to check that one?
Yeah, sure.
Wow.
And let's never forget this
Aha.
min size. Remember
Yeah.
min size?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, old mini.
Now, this card isn't particularly an overpay in and of itself.
Hmm.
But this little card, I have one numbered to 125 and one to 250. My
Mhm.
125 got min sized, so the most rare.
Mhm.
I'd asked my wife for this card for eBay for my birthday, I believe.
Yeah.
Proceeded to get drunk as hell and rage by 2 of them.
Yep. Remember this
Forgetting
one.
I told her.
Yep.
And I paid the same price for both of them, even though one's less rare than the other.
Well, I mean, sometimes it just on those kind of cards, it doesn't matter what it's numbered out of.
Brady's $9.
Okay, see this. Thank you. You guys are trying to make me feel better. We need some hard reality here. What would you pay for one of these cards?
I'm not going to answer that.
Who's on it again?
I would pay exactly as much as you
It's
did.
Oscar Robinson, Kobe Bryant,
Right.
and LeBron James. Oh, and the other 125, I have 2 125s, 1 250. I gave the one that actually graded, not min sized, to my son.
Mm.
I might need to steal it back.
Yeah, that's one of those times. You just sneak into his bedroom at night and just
Swap it.
Swap it. Yeah.
What do you think?
125.
You have a guess or no?
I've got the answer.
Oh,
$289.99 times 2.
3.
I don't
Yes,
think you did
plus,
that.
well, my wife did the third one, but that's that big of a slap in the face to her.
150 was the last auction.
Hey, that was close.
Jesus. Let's go back to heroes.
You guys and your patches.
Patrick Mahomes. Again, red. 299 copies of that.
Mr. Mahomey. 225.
You want to tell us what it's selling for right now?
$7.
$25.
Oh.
Well, I bought it for $96. There are 300 copies of it. It's an insert. It's not autographed. No patch. Not a case hit. All right. 3 more. Remember Nico Mannion?
Oh, people are guessing along here at home. I need to go a little slower.
I love it. Nico Mannion. We've got a rookie card, cracked blue ice prism, numbered. There are 125 copies of this player that never sniffed a regular season NBA game.
Oh,
What is it,
gosh.
Prism?
Yeah.
Yep.
Out of 125?
Out of 125.
That's such a good parallel, though. I love that deep blue.
It is, but the
Wait,
player,
You paid for it?
God bless him. I did. I did. Even though I know him, even though he's related to me a little bit.
$22.
Tell me it's not more.
Oh, it's way more.
Oh, fudge.
Let's triple that. $66.
Oh.
What was I thinking?
Okay, I want the chat's thought on how much this card sells for now. Nico Mannion, rookie Prism at a 125. We got a $5 from Kenny Benson.
I think it's like one of those 69 cent.
I would be grateful if
currency
it was
cards.
$5.
We got $8 from Lil John.
That's high.
The last auction just a couple weeks ago.
What?
My God. Oh my God. Oh! Such an idiot. I wish I could go get a time machine so I go kick my ass. What in the who in the hell do I think I am?
Well,
Shelly says 269, and you know what?
You're high.
he's high.
$1.99.
Oh, wow. That's
Oh
awesome.
my God. Yep.
That's a pretty good percentage loss there.
Yeah. That's probably my best one. Here's our last one that I'll have you guess on. I'll just tell you the story of the final one.
Yeah.
Jakob Poeltl.
Oh.
Immaculate basketball collegiate patch auto rookie card numbered to 99.
That's a mouthful.
99
seriously.
copies of that bad
He
boy.
was such a good player here.
Yes, but when I bought this,
Oh,
I am
Lordy.
quite
Oh,
sure
no.
he had been in the NBA for some time, and it was pretty clear he wasn't going to be an all-star.
So what are people thinking on this one?
Yeah. Let's get
Very nice patch auto.
What year did you buy this?
21.
Would have been like okay.
I think
At the time, college, uni, 120.
We got a 10. We got a 6.
These are much more realistic.
No, but
You're
like
being very
what you
kind.
paid for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're going to make me feel better, but it's not good. What do you think, Chad?
We got another 269. Boy, there's something with Shelly there in 269. And we've got no idea who that is.
Okay, point has been made, I think.
He's Australian, right?
Yeah. No,
People are guessing you paid 40.
Pretty sure he was
okay,
Australian.
40. That's a solid.
You want to know what the price is or what it sells for now?
Sure.
$3.25.
That's the shipping cost,
Oh,
right?
but wait. There was actually one that sold the day before.
Oh, can't wait to hear this one.
$3.80.
Oh.
So it's actually rapidly still declining.
Wow.
Yeah, this is going to give Nico a run for his money. I paid a whopping $55. What am I going to do with this? It has stayed in a top loader. It didn't even make it to mag status. None of these cards did. What am I doing?
It's such a good looking card, though. I
Oh
won't
my
fall you for that
God.
one.
Oh my
I
God.
can't hold that purchase against you.
I'm such a boob.
That one's good.
Is this why you don't go to card shows?
Yes. This is exactly why I don't go to card shows. I panic. I like it. And I need it.
You're gonna need a chaperone at the national next year.
Yes, I'm going to need to be attached to one of you with one of those backpacks that have the extension cords that go to me, so I can't get too far.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep your wallet in a vault.
Yes, yes.
Guys, we've got a situation going on over here.
Oh,
So I've got a wood gate that has like some cutouts in there, and the tennis ball has been wedged between the two segments of the gate.
That was a great throw.
Both Max and Penny are just gonna rip that thing down.
they're baffled.
Look, Max trying to go for it with
He's
the
working
left
on it.
paw swat.
Did he get it?
Yeah, maybe that gate's gonna come down right on top of him, just like the Sandlot dog. Oh, James Earl.
Oh,
Ah,
I can't believe we didn't mention that. What a
Yeah.
bummer.
that was. a
But you
bummer.
know what? He was old. Not to say,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
he lived at least a full
Great career,
good
loved The
life.
Sandlot.
Yes, Sandlot, Star Wars,
Oh, so good.
Yeah, Field of Dreams.
Field
right?
of Dreams. Yeah,
Yeah.
so many great
Yeah.
movies.
Hey, Max got it out. Look at that.
Had a kid,
Didn't even go beast on us.
smart like dad.
There we go.
And then finally, for Tim's bachelor party, I paid $450 for these boxes.
That was a great birthday gift. Thank you.
I think it's selling around 300 now.
Don't think about it.
Yeah, it's gone, man. That money gone.
Don't think about it.
You got the memory forever.
Yep.
Your Nico
Mhm.
Mannion.
And
is
I
still
remembered I have bought this once before. I bought it because I was like, I've never bought this before. Yes, I have. It's sitting collecting dust with that card in it too. God damn it.
It's such a nice box. It's got a little magnetic clicky thing. You know, you can put something funny in it.
Some cool cards,
Yeah.
some junk cards.
Yeah, like that Jakob Bertel. Find a mag for it and it'll fit perfect.
Hey, you can sell those two as a lot for like $5.
I'm going to have to pay someone to take this shit. So those are my cards.
We should have
Overtime
had you go
cards.
last.
Yeah.
Do not buy this lot of cards over time.
Yeah, seriously. I don't know how I'm supposed to follow
No,
that
you
up.
can't.
That's all right.
Yeah, I can't, right? But there's a couple points to be made here, though. On a serious note, something that is a lot of fun for me that I had fun in this exercise. Number one, I was gonna say screw you, but I laughed, but I didn't, and I laughed because I thought for sure it was in relation to me telling you guys I bought a card, and then you calling me out on going to the Scrooge McVault duck or
Scrooge
vault.
McDuck vault.
Yes, thank
Yeah.
you, thank you.
Mhm.
But
No,
you didn't. No, this was something.
But I read,
completely other.
this is how good of friends we are. I knew his haha meant F you.
Yeah.
I knew it. And I refrained. Notice I did not respond because that was my version of F you back to it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's followed closely by his thumbs up. Yeah.
And then I what I like to do.
Thumbs out is more like
Thumbs
up.
Yeah.
Flip you off.
Yep. And then and then I hearted Tim's message instead.
I didn't notice. But something that was a lot of fun with this is actually I buy a lot of my cards through eBay. Tim, you mentioned Instagram.
Yeah.
If you guys want to have fun and do something in the hobby that doesn't involve money, go look through your history. And you'll see, at least for me, there are different iterations of what I was as a collector
Yeah.
throughout the last few years.
Yeah.
You see the Donovan Mitchell era when I bought a lot of Donovan Mitchell his rookie year.
Yeah.
And then
You're like T
through-
Swift with your errors.
Yeah, seriously. And then there was an
Drew Lock era.
Oh,
Mm. Rest
that's
in
going to
peace.
make its way on here, but hold tight on that one. There was the era of me trying to prospect.
Oh,
So all
uh-huh.
of the LeBron revolutions,
Yeah.
do you remember how many of those I graded?
Yeah.
Yes.
There were a lot of NFL quarterback like silvers that I bought.
Uh-huh.
That sucked. I don't have any of those cards. I don't care about any of those cards.
That's
like
good.
that was a bad era. A lot
It's
of
okay.
Shaquille O'Neal and nostalgic cards from the 90s that I probably did overpay for. But looking back through there, every single one of those cards made me smile.
Yeah.
There you go.
They all made me smile.
Yeah.
But then there were some ones that weren't so good.
I can rattle off a couple of them, I think.
Yeah? Do you want to try? I've got a couple of pictures on here. I'm not going to share, but I'm curious what you would think.
Yeah.
No, go
See
for
if
it.
you can
Seriously.
name one.
I can at least name the players.
For every
Okay,
no,
do
if-
it.
You have to name at least the player and card type. And for every one he gets right, you have to remove an article of clothing.
I was going to say, this should be like Family Feud, right? Like
Yeah.
put my top 5 terrible
Yeah.
player purchases
What
on
did the
board.
people say are Chad's top 5 buys?
One of them's got to be like, if this was Family Feud, 2014 Prism Silver of Russell Wilson.
You're so close, but you're not.
Damn it.
These, if he's right.
16.
Keep going. You know.
I got the year wrong, huh?
You got the year wrong.
Yeah, 2016. Yeah.
No.
No?
Someone got it right. Green Stiller got it right.
What is it?
This is good. And you know what, Green Stiller, for this, I'll send you one of our Tops Now cards if you want it for this. You know what he says?
What?
Let's ride Prism Silver. I think the worst card I've ever purchased. Ricky, you were here with me for it. Buy it now, mind you.
Yeah.
You guys know I got a thing for buy it now.
Yeah.
It came back, bite me in the ass. Just before the 2022 season, 2012 Prism.
Went the wrong.
Let's ride Silver
Yes.
Auto BGS 9.5. You know how much I paid for that damn thing?
Oh my God.
You want to
3K,
guess?
I think.
Because people hadn't
You wanna
figured
guess?
out how bad he was by yet.
Exactly.
I think it was 3,000.
I'm betting at least $500.
It was $3,000.
Yeah. That number stuck in my brain.
$3,000. Yeah. And a BGS is going to be a little bit more difficult to find a price on it. Oh, here we go. Here's one. Auction. Oh, $500.
That's not too bad. It's still holding some kind of value.
Not two. That's $2,500.
That's nothing for the 97% L that Ricky took on Nico Mannion.
Tim's like, that's a Wednesday afternoon 6th inning.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that one was bad. With that one, clearly bought it before Russ came to the Broncos,
Yeah.
hoping it would escalate.
Yep.
Uh,
Now let's go to another one. I don't know what that is. It's the wrong photo.
Oh, man.
Ricky and I almost got in a bar fight one time over a wrong photo.
We did. True.
This one's interesting. 2023 Kakawau, the Mickey Mouse Eternal Force. It's an insert numbered to 20.
Rare Mickey. That's right up
Wow.
your
The
alley.
first time Kakawau came out with Disney. So this was
Yeah.
early in that year. And now, of course, they've come out with several products. So number to 20, Mickey Mouse. Any thoughts on what I paid for that bad boy?
That was the auto?
No
Oh,
auto.
it was just the. Oh.
This son of a bitch.
I'm gonna say
I offered him a Tops Now card. And after he saw the loss, he said, I need the Tops Now cards more than he's not wrong. Oh man, that's a good burn.
Kakawau, I'm going 600.
600?
They were
Where's
extremely
the
hard
card
to
up
find. They
Oh,
were
it's this card right here.
yeah.
God, look at that 3M strip. Just doing the Lord's work. This card right here.
Can't remember how much you paid for that one. $750?
$1,000.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know what though? I'm going to defend it a little bit. There's still only 20 of them
Yeah.
until you read this off.
With an international market.
Yeah, that's true too. But he's going to
Disney
read off a
fans.
number that's going to hurt.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Oh,
So
no.
the PSA 9.
Oh, no.
my God.
This just sold yesterday for $200.
So would you say it's fair to say after for non-sports card collectibles that you just give it like 2 or 3 years?
Yes, I bought it immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately. It was opportunity is the way that I saw it.
Yeah. And remember how scarce those boxes were and the product was.
Well, that's the
Like,
thing. I mean, it was good rationale at the time, right?
It was.
Disney, international market, rarity, first release.
And I'll still, I can't defend it with that price.
No.
But number,
That's tough.
that is.
Here's another one. Fits the same principle. 2020 Immaculate. Jerry Judy, 1 of 1 Nike swoosh. Auto.
Jerry, the non-Jewish Judy.
Just felt like it needed something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Didn't deserve bell, got a bell. Didn't deserve a star. Where's the star? Any idea what I paid for that?
$605.23.
$400.
$1,025.
Oh my God.
I did sell it for $400. So
The moral of the story there is that never pay more than 4 figures for a wide receiver card of any kind.
so bad. Well, I think for me, the lesson learned here:
No.
don't buy hype.
Yes.
I am very good at that, right? I sold you on Bo Nix for the Broncos week 1.
Yes, you do.
I am very much into buying into my team, trying to go all in on them. And I think part of that was really spurred by my Donovan Mitchell hitting it.
Yeah.
And then since then, it was Drew Lock, it was Jerry Jeudy, it was Russell Wilson, and those guys have just tanked, and it's been awful.
Yeah.
And don't buy the hype on your Homer team players.
Right. Now,
Unless you're like me and like TJ Hawkinson, I'll still collect him in Lions jerseys. Right. Right. Like, but if you're going after, like, I think this is where it's important to differentiate our approaches. Chad really is going after an exclusive, more rare, high value. For me, it's like just mostly nostalgia. And there's neither of us are wrong.
Yeah.
We just approach it differently.
Now, here is one thing to try and take a little bit of a positive spin on this. Here's another card that I'm certain I overpaid for. I was on video with you guys when I was up in Boise a couple years ago. I think we were doing, probably one of our final podcasts, honestly, of season 1. 2013 Select Gold Peyton Manning. You guys remember that when I won that thing on auction?
Yeah.
I paid a lot of money for that. I paid $2,100 for that. At the time, it was the biggest card that I had purchased.
Yeah, that's a big boy.
I don't know what it's worth now, but I don't care. He was an established guy. That memory is secured. It's locked away, and nothing really should change that, I don't think, unless Peyton Manning just becomes a creeper.
Yeah.
And I love it.
No.
So for me, the prospecting is not the way to go, and I had to learn that the hard way through. I think many people had to do the same thing.
Yeah.
But that is not for me, and I don't care how much that card's worth now. It was great, and I mentioned the Shaquille O'Neals that I probably overpaid for, and I looked through them. I was like, oh, yeah, those are great. And I'm so happy that I still have those.
Yeah. No, and I don't think that those count. Like, I think, like I was the same way with, my Barry Sanders Kaboom. I might have overpaid a little, but I'll always treasure that card. My Cam Rising number to 5. I'll, $250, but I can't say I regret any of that.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So, man, that was fun.
That was a really good exercise.
Yeah.
And damn it, this has been an hour and a half, and I knew it would be when I started rambling, so I apologize.
No worries, but we're not done.
We're not done.
I'm done.
This is going to be our all-time record long show for
It
season
might
3
be.
so far. Yeah,
It
we're
might
setting
be.
a new record.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
Marriage is forever.
Oh,
And so is this episode.
it's actually not forever. 50% of marriages end in divorce. So. But I got my bad one out of the way.
Did you hear what he's saying?
Yeah.
He's predicting divorce.
No,
Can
no,
I
no.
bet you on that?
No. I'm saying that this one's going to work because I already had my bad one out of the way.
Gotcha.
Brings me to 50%.
Yes. Sorry, I got lost in
That's
the
okay.
D's nuts
D's
canon
nuts.
in D.
Yeah.
So
That's
D
impressive.
minor.
Yeah, D minor.
D's nuts and D minor.
That'd be amazing.
Well, Timmy,
You guys
can we
have been
pay?
awesome.
Can we make prop bets without telling you on your wedding?
Yeah, but who's going to pay?
Well, no, Chad and I are going to bet each other.
Oh.
yeah, people are
okay.
going to throw them up in the chat right now, and we'll
Okay.
bet on them.
Like how long it takes you to walk down the aisle,
Yeah.
how long your speech is, how
There you
long your
go.
vows are.
That would be a fun game. Just like the Super Bowl and the national anthem and the prop bets there.
We got to figure out how to
Yeah.
get squares going.
Mm.
I don't know how.
We'll just walk out into the
Yeah.
people viewing it beforehand, collect $5 for every square.
We could put everyone's name down and the first person to make an ass of themselves because they're too drunk.
Survivor pool.
Well, Timmy, how you feeling? We're hours away.
And it's been a roller coaster this week. Just texted you guys last night that I was in a kind of a rough spot after a really crappy shift at work on Monday. Probably my worst shift since COVID, as far as
Jeez.
mentally. I was just toast. And then today's been good. This
Good.
show, like showing up to record this show. Like you said, Ricky, in the past, like it just puts you in a good mood, and it just like it makes it worth showing up for every week.
Yeah.
And the cookies help, but you guys are awesome. So I haven't asked for much during this wedding, I think. In fact, I've probably spent more time thinking about the others in the wedding than I have for myself.
You have, and you overdid it. You're
Uh,
too kind.
and I did that again. So
Yep.
Yeah.
From what I know, he definitely did.
yeah, I felt bad, Chad.
You haven't said anything mean to him recently, have you?
How recent?
Like that's gonna make you feel real bad when you see what.
yeah,
course not.
I'll
Okay.
just sit on this box. It's like that note I wrote Randy. You know, it's like I came prepared, and if like something went wrong, I wasn't going to give it to you.
Tim, you know what I got my groomsmen?
Yeah.
A flask that was engraved.
I think I did the same thing.
Let's just put this into comparison. So when you see how generous and kind Tim is, he's going to put us to shame.
My first wedding, I remember like all my groomsmen, I tried to like match their personalities with like a watch, you know, and so that was pretty cool too.
That is cool.
But that nobody wears watches anymore besides like Apple Watches. So
Yeah.
you know. Anyway, who gets to go first?
Chad.
Yeah.
I am so
Screwed
excited.
up his story last week, so there you go.
Unless you want me to go first.
No, Chad, thanks for being my best man.
Yeah.
It's meant a lot to me. Hopefully, I haven't made it too rough on you. Not a groomzilla.
You are going to freak out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now-
Again, is there
Let me-
anything you need to apologize to him for?
Yeah. Well, I got something to say. When I was a kid and we'd go over to my uncle's house for Christmas.
Yeah.
Every year he used to tease me that I had this big gift, meaningful gift coming. And then he would gift me a nutcracker. But he told me it was made in like Germany.
Yeah.
And it was like a spoof.
Yeah.
And every time I've opened a gift with you guys here, you two knuckleheads end up putting what's his name from the Dallas Card Show in there.
I swear to God, the only funny
So
part.
you can understand how I might be a little hesitant to open this box.
I get it. The only
Especially
thing
when I have to go.
that's going to be funny about this
Yeah.
is how big of an asshole you feel for whatever you've done to him recently.
I haven't done anything to
Okay,
him.
No.
just making sure.
He's been on good behavior.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. I haven't seen
Yeah.
anything, but just be thinking.
Quit being an instigator.
Yeah.
You get that bar over.
You're gonna.
All right, so there's a box here that's wrapped up in wrapping paper for those of you on the audio format.
A
Yeah,
present.
it's a little preview. You know, like last week, I said I opened a red envelope product at
Ooh, nice.
Overtime Cards.
What if
Wasn't
he-
quite red, but it also has some gold.
What if he
And,
gave you his red envelope?
That would be
I was
amazing.
trying to look through my trash for it, but like I think I legit threw it out. That
Oh.
would have been funny.
Oh, wow, there's quite a bit of tape on here.
That's
So
crappy tape.
we've got ourselves a little cardboard box.
Yeah.
And inside of here is, in fact, a red envelope.
Yes.
Just red tissue paper. So,
Are you ready?
Very well wrapped.
thank you.
What is in here?
Are
It
you
is
ready?
card shaped.
Boom, boom.
Gave you a couple layers to work through just to build the suspense. You don't have to treasure that. It's like recycled, reused tissue paper. Are you ready?
Chad.
I don't know.
Chad opens gift wrap like my grandma.
No way.
What is it?
That is awesome. It is a 2024 Prism Braun Breaker Gold, number to 10.
Look at that gold and blue.
Beautiful.
How
Yeah.
that pops.
I couldn't not get that once I saw it in my feed.
Is that not the most beautiful card you've ever seen?
I damn near bought this card.
Yeah.
I damn near bought
I
this
know. I
card.
texted Ricky. I was like,
I
"Do you
damn
think-"
near bought it.
Like I know that's in his feed somewhere, right?
Yeah.
damn
Save
near
search,
bought it.
Nailed
right?
it.
That is beautiful. Tim, thank you very much, man.
Yeah, and it's number 8 out of 10. Keeping with my theme.
That is awesome.
For the
It
season.
does
And-
keep with
Number
your
8.
theme.
And I'm dead serious. You might want to take that out of some of the wrapping because it pops even. Tim sent me a photo and it
Mm.
pops so
Such a cool card.
well.
That is beautiful. Thank you, man.
I figured you'd like that one.
Absolutely. You
Well
thought
done, Timmy.
correctly.
Very well done.
Thanks, man.
And Chad knows what this is, but it's even more appropriate now that the season's continued the way it has.
Here
in
we
the
go.
last few
While you're
weeks.
doing that, people are curious where your nun costume is.
You'll have to catch
I
me
was
on
trying to
Saturday.
save that for Friday. Yeah.
Tim,
Friday.
do you want me to?
Friday.
Your wedding's Friday.
Yeah. I'm working on it.
Do you want me to video this
Of
wedding?
wedding? Mm,
Do you want us to record it?
I don't think we were planning on it.
Well,
Okay.
if we're gonna
'Cause I
use this,
think-
if we end up using the soundboard, we can.
We'll think about it.
Let me know.
I'll run it past the missus. future
Whatever you guys
missus.
want.
Yeah.
God, it's a beautiful.
Look
card.
at that blue and
Woo!
that gold.
Yeah. I mean, they did a good job with the gold parallel this year.
The photography in Prism
Yes,
WWE. We talked about it. It's so nice.
it's the best I've ever seen. Yes, I'm gonna collect my set. I didn't pay for it, Rick. I didn't pay for it. Thank you, Timmy. I am gonna love this.
There's probably a Trish Stratus in there too. So.
Yeah.
Or
Thank
Roman
you.
Reigns. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
No, I got that a while ago, but then like once you started saying that you're going to try to build the base set, I was like, yeah.
Yep.
Nailed
No,
it.
and I keep getting close, and I have not reached my goal yet.
No, it's pretty hard to build the base set just by opening it, but
And Princess eBay is
Yeah.
going out of town for like 3 weeks of the next 4 weeks.
Okay.
And so I'm going to need some stuff to keep me busy.
That
Yeah.
woman travels.
A lot.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I am going to save this, and it will provide me great entertainment.
Yeah, I figured as much. So
Beautiful,
Okay.
man. Thank you very much.
thank you guys for
Too
being
kind.
part of my life, part of my wedding, part of this podcast.
Well, thank you.
Thanks
Timmy.
for having us, man.
It's an honor.
Deputy Dog, enjoyed you not being on season 2. So
Well, I'm back, baby.
This is great, man. We love you, man.
Yep, we do.
thanks.
All right. Well,
There you go.
I'm exhausted.
That can't
Yeah.
be right. That was a long one.
Yeah,
That
it
was a long one.
All right. For Chad and Tim, this has been another fun show. I'm Ricky, the Blue Cracked Ice Nico Manion Prism,
269.
wishing all of you a one of one night.
Why does he keep saying 69? That's a doozy. Whew. Guys, I got endorphins this morning for the first time in 9 weeks.
I could tell.
Felt
You
good,
were in
huh?
a good mood.
I damn near cried when I was off. I was like, oh my, like I missed that.
I'll
When,
bet.
when that's your endorphin itch and it's not there, it sucks.
I'll bet. I'll bet.
Sucks.
It felt good for all of us to have you.
Yeah,
You
I'm
have
sorry.
this
Yeah,
back.
it
No,
could be a little bit of pain.
no, you're great. You're great, man. Just teasing. Well, what haven't we said?
Mm,
What is there left to discuss?
nothing.
Oh yeah, Tort Dan's message.
Oh,
So good. That was good.
Yeah.
that's fun.
Next week.
Mhm.
guys
you want
wanna
us to
a
record-
show?
Do you want us to record a show live from your wedding so that you don't have to do one next week?
Don't we have like a 4-hour intermission?
Yeah, that's what we were thinking.
Yeah, in the afternoon. I'm sure we could come up with something.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, what days work best for you guys?
I think Wednesday or Thursday.
Okay, sure. It's
And I could do either. I would prefer it at our normal time.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you off air why.
I think it's Wednesday. Yeah.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday it is.
Okay.
See you guys next Wednesday. Thanks everyone for watching.
Yeah,
This is
thanks,
a
guys.
long show. We love your guys' comments in here. Maybe we'll
Damn,
do like a mailbag show or something.
that
Yeah.
would be
I
fun.
know Kyle just did
Yeah.
one, but
We haven't done that in at least 2 seasons.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, those are fun.
State of the Back to the Future podcast where we can take
Oh,
questions.
yes.
that would be good.
Man.
We could just do, complete open, what do they call it? Round table.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have
Or,
people jump on for a question just to bash or a roast. We could just have people come on and roast us and leave.
Yeah.
A one-liner.
You guys enjoy that a lot. Yeah.
A town hall. Back to the Future town hall.
I like
All
that.
right.
I got to go to bed.
Yeah, I do too. I'm exhausted.
Okay, bye.
Bye.